Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. This video is regarding when the narcissist hits rock bottom. I hope you find this learning experience valuable and interesting. If you would like to dig into these topics and others, please consider subscribing. My hope is for you to learn from each other's experiences, perspectives, along with the information that I'm sharing and facilitating. Okay, let's learn, reflect, relate, and heal. Narcissists will bulldoze boundaries, bully, cheat, steal, set their victims up to fall, make empty promises, throw tantrums, gaslight, devalue, ghost you on the drop of a dime, and anything in order for them to get whatever it is that they want at any given moment. The more they get away with their exploitation and other abusive behaviors, the bolder and more reckless they become. They just don't care who they hurt, abuse, or use. Narcissists will put themselves first, which includes their own family and children. Rock bottom for a narcissist is when they finally hit a place where they can no longer manipulate or guilt trip their way in or out of a circumstance that they're dealing with. Rock bottom is when the mask of the narcissist's false self is ripped away and their true defenselessness and weaknesses is revealed. They fight very, very hard to be someone who they are not, to get what they want through bullying or manipulation. But when they hit rock bottom, they're at a place that they can no longer bully or manipulate. They blame everything and everyone else, and they refuse to point any fingers at themselves, even when they are at a low place in life. However, instead of taking responsibility, this is when they become very, very desperate. When they have reached a place of a downward spiral is when the narcissist feels sorry for themselves. They feel powerless, vulnerable, weak, alone, and that the walls are closing in on them. Narcissists feel truly pathetic at rock bottom. They have feelings of despair, depression, and possibly suicidal ideation. You may even feel sorry for them at this point and believe that they might actually be able to learn or change into a healthier person or individual. When they have everyone around them to enable their behavior, they're thriving at their very best. Then suddenly, life takes a different turn when nobody is buying into their lies, manipulation, and no one is feeling sorry for them. Everyone is refusing to be their doormat or emotional punching bag. Victims come to the point of no longer caring anymore. This is when their flying monkeys no longer want to be bothered with them because they too finally realize that they were being used just like the victims. The tables have turned when narcissists find themselves in the same position that they try so hard to put their victims in. This is when their looks, money, and mighty mouth of manipulation no longer works as it once did. This is when depression and desperation sets in. However, this does not mean that they will change, self-reflect, humble themselves, apologize, or be a better person. If you're waiting for the narcissist to hit their rock bottom and suddenly change, stop deluding yourself. They seldom hit rock bottom because they are too busy causing other people to hit rock bottom. A narcissist doesn't stop their narcissistic behavior because they hit rock bottom. They have a memory like an elephant and will find a vulnerable, forgiving, kind soul to feel sorry for them and take them back. Once they get back on their feet, it's back to business as usual, pretending to be someone that they are not and using and abusing people all over again. If someone lacks empathy, integrity, and a conscience, there is no low that is too low for them to go. Remember, they spent most of their life and time making other people hit rock bottom, be it emotionally, financially, physically, or psychologically. They have hurt, abused, and used a lot of people through their reign of terror. Some grow bitter and dangerous and combative, resulting in a lengthy jail or prison time. Now, on the other hand, some grow old or sick, and this is when they desperately seek anyone to take them in and take care of them. When they have burned their bridges with everyone and no one, not a soul, will deal with them is when they find themselves completely alone, lonely, and hopeless. This is when they end up literally homeless, living in their car if they have a car, or on the streets, indigent. This is when they end up transferred into a nursing home where no one comes to visit. This is when they end up being admitted into a psychiatric ward or in a hospital on their deathbed at the mercy of nurses and doctors with no visitors, including family members, without knowing their last days, hours, minutes, or seconds will be on this earth. They're rendered powerless, incapacitated, and nothing more than dead weight that will no longer grace this earth. Very, very sad, but very, very true. Lastly, throughout the life, the narcissists view people as objects they used over and over to meet their needs and to discard when the person no longer served a purpose for them. But they fail to realize that they too will one day be discarded by life itself. If you're still in one of these toxic relationships or used to be, please comment below on your experience. Share, like, and subscribe. I hope that this video was helpful and provided the insight that you were looking for.